Welcome back, everyone. If your child loves to write stories or poems, then they'll want to be part of the upcoming Young People's Creative Writing Contest that is going to be happening soon. But even if the kids don't think that they can write well, the Tulsa Library is offering free workshops to help them get their ideas down on paper. This morning, we welcome to the show the Tulsa City County Library Teen Services Coordinator, Leah Wyant, and she's joining us to tell us a little bit more about the contest that's coming up.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you for having us on this morning.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, especially on New Year's Day. We appreciate it, taking time out of your holiday.
Oh, hey, we want to get the word out about this contest.
Yes,
it's an amazing
so tell us
opportunity.
What's happening. This is something that's been happening here in town for decades.
So we have had this contest at the library since 1985.
Wow.
So we've been offering young writers an opportunity to submit their writing and win cash prizes for that long, you know. So every year we have this contest, and there's 5 categories that writers can submit in. There's 3 age divisions. So your 10 to 12-year-olds are competing in their class, and 13 to 15-year-olds, and then 16 to 18-year-olds. Yep. So you don't have the oldest competing, it's the youngest. There's more opportunities for winners to come out there.
And we see the 5 categories on the screen, too.
Absolutely, yeah. So that is... you have your poetry category, short story, informal essay, which is like creative nonfiction, and then short play and even comics. So really whatever kind of creative expression your student is interested in, there's a category for them to really write that out.
I feel like comics is a good one to have because they're kind of seeing a resurgence. It's something that's really kind of taking hold, kind of a second wave, a second life into the comics.
Absolutely, you're completely right. You're so right. Just with all the different ages that there are comics for right now, even from the youngest kids up to, there's a lot of amazing graphic novels for adults now, with kind of the resurgence of the Marvel movies in the cinematic universe, and even things like independent comics. Saga is a huge space opera that a lot of people are into right now. So I think that there's really a lot more out there for kids to see, you know, modeled for them, that, oh, I can tell my story visually in this way too. So if they're more about drawing and that kind of visual representation versus kind of prose, there's a category for them as well.
Go for it.
Absolutely.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hey, you mentioned something cool about the short plays that is going to be happening.
So this is an amazing opportunity every year. So we pair the Young People's Creative Writing Contest with another program called Brainstorms, and Professor Michael Wright of the University of Tulsa directs every year the winning plays from the previous year. So on February 23rd, we're going to have a program where the 9 winning short plays from last year will be brought to life by TU students.
That is so great.
It's amazing. So playwrights can really see how things change from what they decided to write about versus kind of bringing it to life with stage direction and actor choices.
Actually seeing it in movement, in motion.
Kind of gives that 360 view of what does it take to bring this, you know, full circle.
Oh, that must be so exciting. Okay,
it really is.
Deadlines for this. Are there any deadlines? Do you need to sign up? What are some of those details?
Okay. So while you don't need to register or sign up or do anything like that, you do need to get your entry in by March 2nd. So the evening of March 2nd is your deadline, and that's a Saturday. And there are 3 different ways to enter. You can either drop off your entry at any library in person, you can mail it in to our downtown library, or you can submit online. And it's even easier this year because we have a brand new website.
Perfect.
Which is just super great to be able to submit your entries to, and we have an increased file size limit. So for anybody who's entered comics previously, they can now submit, you know, higher resolution and larger files, and it's just a great, you know, convenient way to do that when you're kind of finessing and finalizing your entry up until 11:59 that night.
Perfect. Yeah. Something else that you guys are offering are workshops. If kids are thinking, yes, I do want to do this, but I haven't quite yet got my ideas completely set in stone, you guys are offering some help for them.
Yes, absolutely. So we have a really great array of writing workshops focusing on different categories like poetry and short play and all of that, and more general, also geared toward editing a little bit later when you're ready to kind of finalize that entry before submitting. So we have workshops that are free for teens to come to all across the county. In Owasso Library, they're going to have Tuesday evenings during January, kind of focusing on each category per week. And then at Central Library throughout January and February, there will be some Saturday workshops on kind of taking your idea to, you know, all the way through to editing that final idea. And at Hardesty Library in where there will be writing workshops as well. So kind of, and some other branches throughout the county, but wherever you are, there's a place to go for a writing workshop.
And I'm sure you can jump on the website.
Absolutely. So if you go to tulsalibrary.org/events, you can see all of our amazing writing workshops throughout the county.
Perfect. Well, Leah, thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy holidays to you too. Thank you for having us.
2019 for you. We appreciate your time today. Again, if you would like to or your child sign up, participate in TTCL's Young People's Creative Writing Contest, make sure that those submissions are finished by March 2nd. You can start submitting them as early as February 1st, but March 2nd is that last day. And keep in mind, they have those free writing workshops open throughout the month of January. If you want to find more on those, you can go to the website, tulsalibrary.org/YPCWC. And you can also dial 918-549-7323 if you